I made confit egg yolks 3 different ways so that you don't have to. I made one in olive oil, bacon grease, and beef tallow just to try it all. So obviously olive oil is the classic confit egg yolk, and we're going to use that today. I have some organic olive oil here that we're going to use, which is going to be delicious, I'm sure. But I also thought it'd be cool to try a confit egg yolk and some bacon grease and also some beef tallow. And they might impart a little bit of that flavor, some of that bacon flavor in there and a little bit of that beefiness to this one. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give these all a shot. To start these off, we're just going to put them in a shallow dish here. You can put these in any kind of a shallow dish that's just oven safe. And we're going to pop them in the oven at 170 degrees or lower if your oven goes lower than that. And the key here is not to cook these egg yolks. It's more of just to let them slowly turn into a gel-like texture. And I'm not measuring anything here at all, folks. Just dump in as much as you think you need to cover up those egg yolks. You just want to make sure that they're fully submerged. Hopefully this turns out how I think it might. Whoa, quite a bit there. Looks like a good ice cream scoop. You want a bite? Always be saving your bacon grease, folks. It does come in handy. And lastly, because tallow is popular right now and it is delicious, I have some rendered down beef tallow here. We're just going to do the same thing. Liquid gold. Before I toss these in the oven, I do want to add a little bit of garlic and herbiness for some more flavor. I'm just going to put a spoonful of this in each one of these just to add that extra. Use fresh if you'd like, or don't use any at all. It's up to you. Alright, into the oven they go. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes on these oils. They're nice and hot. They should be about 170. I'm just going to get them out of the oven and we'll get those yolks dropped right into the bowls. And lastly, our beef tallow. I'm just going to give them a little bit of mix here and then we're going to drop our yolks in there. Bacon grease. And lastly, our tallow, which still needs to render down just a little bit. Now it's time to get those yolks in there. Separate them how you will. I like to do it just through my hand and my fingers, but I know there's other ways to do it out there, so you do you. Okay, back into the oven they go, and they're going to sit in there for about an hour or until they're jelly and gooey enough. I'll do the test for you. We'll see what happens here. Alright, it's been a full hour on these eggs. I'm just going to pull them out here and let them rest for a minute while we make our toast. Alright guys, these things smell delicious. I have 3 pieces of identical toast here. I'm just going to pull one of each of these things out, scrape it on the toast, and let you know what I think. I'm really smelling the olive oil in that one. The bacon one just smells like breakfast and bacon and eggs. And ooh, that beefy one smells just like brisket. Weird. I guess it is brisket fat, so yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, that looks perfect. Notice how it's gel-like, it's not too runny, it's not cooked. That looks fucking delicious. Now with the bacon. These things look absolutely perfect. And lastly, our beef tallow. Oh my goodness. Just look at that. Wow. These things look like they hit the exact right temperature. They're nice and gelatinous and spreadable, just like really soft butter almost. They're not overcooked. They're not runny. They're perfect. I'm really impressed with the way that the consistency of these things are. I'm just going to grate some parm over each one of these things, maybe a little cracked pepper, and then I'll give it a try for you. And just a little bit of sea salt on top of these things. All right, here's our olive oil egg yolk confit. Yolks up. Wow. Such a creamy, like delicious texture to that. And then you have a little bit of that egg yolkiness, but also the parm, and that sea salt and pepper really makes it pop too. Olive oil wise, yeah, there's olive oilness to that. There's a little bit of herb to that. I'm definitely tasting it. It's very subtle, but very delicious. I could eat this every day for breakfast. F***ing delicious. This is an egg yolk confit and bacon grease. Yolks up. Wow. Definitely notes of bacon in that. I'm really digging that. It's like if you've ever fried an egg in some bacon grease, that subtle meatiness that you get with that and the saltiness, it's coming through. Delicious. I would definitely recommend this one. I think I might even like it a little more than the olive oil. Last but not least, we have beef tallow egg yolk confit. I know it's normally done in olive oil or another oil of some type, but beef tallow is the talk of the town these days, and I decided to make confit in it. So look how delicious and runny that yolk looks. Get a close-up of that. Yolks up. Very subtle. Not a ton of beefiness going on there, but there is an extra little bit of like brisket umami flavor that's shining through that I can't really explain. A lot different than the bacon grease. The bacon grease tastes like diner food. This one is giving me more of like that hint of umami-ness like you get from a slice of brisket. Delicious. Really, really, really good. So yeah, out of the three, you know, your olive oil one is your classic herby olive oil taste that you'd get from like dunking your bread in an oil. The bacon grease one tastes just like greasy breakfast, which is delicious. And then this one has a subtle hint of that beef brisket fat. They all turn out delicious, and it's all very subtle. So there's not a huge difference between each one here. I think I'm sticking with the bacon grease one though as my favorite. I think that one shone through the most. It gave me that classic breakfast flavor. Let me go back in with some olive oil real quick. Bacon grease. Now I don't know. Now the beef tallow one is tasting better to me than the other ones. But man, the herbiness from the olive oil, This one is too close to call. It really is. There's great strengths in each one of these things, and I'd recommend them all. The method of cooking remains the same, and I'd recommend that as well. So if you're gonna do confit egg, don't change anything about that. 1 hour at 170, let them rest for a little bit, spread it on some toast. You're gonna be golden. Delicious. The recipe is in the description if you want to follow it step by step. Thank you all so much for watching. This was a great experiment. I think I could eat these things every single day. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe and tell your friends. And yeah, yolks up.